Hey, how's it going, you guys? Petplatypus here. Time to review a couple more episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho. So, episode 79. This was actually a pretty enjoyable episode. The technicals, I thought the animation was good overall. The story progression, there was some progression, but not like a whole ton. Little tiny things mainly. And then we have the... Let's see, I did animation, story progression, pacing. The pacing of the episode, the way, everything was paced. It was fine, kind of fast-paced, but in a, a good way, because it makes sense, it's a chase. So, the summary of this episode, oh goodness. So we've got Yusuke chasing the truck, which, by the way, the little kid is driving, which is hilarious. And he's chasing the truck on a bike, and he's able to keep up with it, which is awesome. And what ends up happening is the dude who's got Kuwabara tied up, I didn't even think of this when I first saw him do the tentacle hands, but it's explained that if he eats somebody, he gains their ability. So if he was to eat Kuwabara, it's like they don't even have to convince Kuwabara or force Kuwabara to open up this barrier. This dude can just eat him and gain his abilities. That's what he did to older Toguro. So that's a cool little power he's got. I like that explanation. Older Toguro served his purpose. And, yeah, so he's got him tied up. Yusuke's chasing. Cool little thing where he gets into, it's like kind of like a three-way chase where a sniper gets behind him, and he ends up hitting the bike, blows it up pretty much. Yusuke can't keep up, then he gets these targets put on him, and the dude can hit him from anywhere at all, as long as it's in, like, his overall territory, which is, like, the fucking size of a zip code, it seems. And, yeah, we see him do it like with a couple of rocks, and Yusuke pretty much catches or destroys everything that's thrown at him, which is really cool. He's, rapid punching a bunch of rocks, then a bunch of knives get thrown at him. And then on the other side, oh, and Hiei is kind of lurking around watching Yusuke. On the other side of the story, we have Botan. She is knocked the fuck out because she saved Seaman, and she's healed by Genkai, because Genkai can do that apparently. I mean, have we seen Genkai, like, heal? I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not positive. But anyways. We've got Genkai. Heals her. And also Kuwabara's sister, who got seriously fucking injured. She has, like, bleeding out of her arm and left, like, a trail of it. But they're both fine now. And then we have Seaman, and he's kind of like, wait a minute, everyone on the planet's supposed to be shitty as fuck. What's going on? Why would you save me? Let the bookshelf fall on you. By the way, where did all the books go? Just pointing that out. But anyways, he's kind of like contemplating that and everything he was told to believe, he doesn't believe. And also, apparently there's like another tape, or it's part of a set of something, where Chapter Black is like the bad side. There's probably like, I don't know, a fucking Chapter White or something that's the good side. I have no idea. But yeah, it's interesting, I guess. It's just kind of something. I don't know if it'll play a part, but he said it, so I figured I'd mention it. And then Seaman got a little cocky. I was like, whoa, yeah, Seaman got cocky. The puns don't stop. Anyways, because he basically explains to them why they're after him, and how he's like, Kuwabara is way more powerful than you realize. First of all, he beat me. I'm like, whoa, excuse me, badass over here. He even beat me. Like, I'm fucking Seaman, don't you know? I'm like, dude, get out of here. But then he says, he cut through a dimension and everything, and they're like, oh shit, so that's what it is. And he ends up joining their side, which is cool. And I think they said they were going to go get the other two dudes from the hospital. Shadow Dude might still be in the hospital, no idea, but I think they said the other two names, like the dude who can disguise himself and the dude with the taboo. Haven't seen them in a cool minute. It's been a little while since we've seen them. So it'll be interesting to see how they contribute to this. Apparently there's still just like 2 days until the spirit portal is like completely open or something, so I don't know, how, like, it's probably gonna be a really dragged out couple of days, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I think Sniper's abilities are really badass. Just being able to, shoot something with accuracy from a distance is cool, but I like how he can put a target on you and hit you from anywhere inside his territory, throw whatever number of stuff he wants to throw at you, and then he starts throwing knives and shit. So that was cool. Definitely want to see where it goes, see what Hiei's doing. He's lurking around. Wouldn't have shown him if he wasn't gonna. Probably show up relatively soon, maybe to save Yusuke. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire episode. I don't know why I was like, so yeah. I said that's so weird. What the fuck? Like, didn't you guys hear that? Like, when I said so yeah, it sounded weird. I don't know. I'm rambling, but anyways. But yeah, it was a good episode. I liked it. I liked its pacing. I liked its, overall, not its, I liked Yusuke. That's what I want to say. I liked Yusuke riding the bike. That was really awesome. Just how fast he was going was pretty fucking sick. And, Kuwabara and the whole I'm gonna eat you and gain your powers thing, I think that's cool because, you know, forcing Kuwabara to do it or whatever, that's kind of different because they can't kill him, so they'd have to, like, torture him, and you could kind of, like, drag that out or whatever. But if this dude can just eat him and take his powers, then there's, like, a much larger sense of urgency, I should say. So, I definitely really enjoyed the episode. I'd probably give it around a 7.5 to an 8. Yeah, like an 8 out of 10. Like a very good episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. And I will see you guys in episode 80. Fuck, there's 80 fucking episodes, goddamn. Okay, you guys, so episode 80. This episode was fucking awesome. So, we get the return of Hiei. The entire group, like, reunites, including Hiei and the other two dudes. Just the one dude who has, like, the shadow powers. I guess he's still in the hospital or something. And, we also get Kuwabara getting brought all the way to their base, their cave entrance area. Yawn, excuse me. Yeah, that's pretty much so. I mean, let's just see. For animation, it was actually pretty good. Actually, really good animation in one scene in particular. The overall pace of the episode was actually fairly quick and not in like a too fast, kind of rushed way. Just nice, quick, good pacing. And the story progression. Let's look at the summary. We've got Kuwabara and them reaching their destination. They're at the secret cave entrance, like I said. Hiei is back in the group. The entire group is reunited, including those other guys. And Sniper is now taken out. So the fucking story progression is actually fairly substantial. I mean, one of the seven's been removed from the equation. Characters have rejoined into a big group together, and Kuwabara is where they wanted to take him, where they were originally driving him. So the story progression is actually very good, and then you have on top of that the episode just being really cool with Yusuke being chased by the truck through the forest, which had a bunch of really good shots, and Hiei showing up and killing Sniper, and then Yusuke versus Hiei, which was really cool. And we kind of see like a change in Hiei, you know, how he's a little bit softer than he used to be. So, you know, you can even throw in some character development. It was actually a very strong episode of Yu Yu Hakusho in pretty much all categories. And just from pure entertainment, it's one of my favorites. Like I said, truck chase, Hiei versus Yusuke, fucking badass. And the fight was good, too. I liked how that was handled. A little awkward for some reason. I don't know, just the way some of the punches were depicted, some of the angles they chose, and how quickly they cut. Kind of threw me off a couple times, but overall it was really cool. I remember this one, because they punched each other in the face at the same time a bunch in this fight, but one time when they were running towards each other and they just do like this slow-mo and they both punch each other in the face, that was really cool. So yeah, and he was basically testing Yusuke, see how powerful he is and everything, and yeah, it was really cool. I liked it. I can't remember what Yusuke said when they were going to throw their first punch, but he said something and then called him a bitch. That was really funny. So yeah, I really, really liked the episode. I'd give it like an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. I thought it was that good. A great episode, between like great and amazing, because it really did have that substantial story progression that these previous episodes haven't had. That really helps, and just from a pure entertainment perspective, like I said. And, you know, even a little bit of character development thrown in there, which... I mean, it's not really character development, it just shows that his character has grown, so it shows that he has developed. We didn't really see any real-time character development, just kind of signs that he has changed. But even still, I definitely give it like an 8.5 to a 9. Between great and amazing episode of Yu Yu Hakusho, I did really, really enjoy it. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say about the episode. I mean, it's a really simple episode, so there's really not much for me to go in depth with. But, yeah, so how many, let me see, how many fucking dudes do they still have to fight? Because one dude's on their side, Doctor's taken out, Sniper's taken out, so does that leave 4 more? Let's see, Sensui himself, the dude who eats people and gains their powers, which I believe his name is Gourmet, Game Master, and I guess the psychic dude who's like opening the portal. So yeah, there's 4 more. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this arc goes. I really don't get why people think this arc's not as good as the Dark Tournament. That's because that's what I've heard. Just in general, it's just like the Dark Tournament's the biggest part of Yu Yu Hakusho. It's the best part. Everyone loves it. I don't know. This arc to me has a stronger story. Like I said before, it actually has to do with being a spirit detective. It ties in with previous arcs very nicely. So I don't know. I'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, I'm loving this arc so far. And I don't know if it'll be the last arc in the series. Because there's 112 episodes, and this is episode 80. So if this arc is as long as the Dark Tournament, there's probably not going to be room for any more arcs. Maybe like one small one, but that'd be kind of weird. We'll see what happens, I guess. But yeah. I guess that's all I have to say about this episode. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of these episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho in the comments below. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.